So now we're trying to make the recording again. Boker Tov, Zoan, Ohio, Dobrotro, Bonjour, Buongiorno, good night and good morning. So we're trying to speak to you as soon as we can. We might have recording went missing. Okay, so I said it's quite short. It didn't record, but it's early in the morning, and they start arresting like they can see me moving around in here. And as a bad American, it sounds like one of the kidnappers actually persisted. And there are people that can mimic another person. We told you that could be a recording, but they arrest all the time. This is it. And they're really quite terrible. It's a homosexual that's arrested to me about things. Basically, it because people are chasing are homosexual, and they're really homosexual and wicked and really quite wrong. We made a recording because we want to explain to you what happened yesterday. And they're really quite wrong to bad Americans. I'm not from over there. And our beloved dad, Melech dad, Rothschilds, helped my beloved speak and I to be able to show you what they tried to do. I'm a kidnap victim. Okay, so is my beloved speak. They tried to kidnap us and they tried to kill us. They take our things. They threatened all of our money for their Fort Knox. When we were taking inventory because we own all their Federal Reserves too, and they just family take inventory loan back. And they got smart and said they would try to kill us all. Gave us all death threats. Some people they gave death threats to are gone. And they're trying for the Fort Knox. It's really wrong to try to kill us for our things. And so we're honest people. We're very good people, and we pride ourselves that we know our God. It's nothing supposed to be prideful of that you know God. So too, and they're really quite criminal. And what they tried to do to us. But we wanted to show you things. Now, I own Finger Hut. We own Finger Hut, and it was began in 1948. They said around the time that they told us that the World War II had ended, but it really didn't. At least like World II, Cold War, and stuff like that, and they tried to hurt us all. We're from over here. And they tried to do terrible things to us. So so we made Finger Hut better so that it could be a better thing for people. The man would try to steal it, and the man didn't want it anymore, and he couldn't handle it, and we just made it better. And there were bad people that from over there to try to steal it, and from Nazi Germany, like Tancredi, he was a criminal, and he was the nuncios, and Hitler, and Mussolini. He tried to steal the company. He tried to get things. It's not a thing for just for people who didn't have King Abdullah, Romania. They bought things from the company on my side. He bought diamonds. So we just wanted to for him and his wife, and so so we did that too. So now there's a woman here, really a woman that tried to steal my identity to the company. People know that we have attached to things that's attached to the stuff that I own here. The Finger Hut, 456-1456 is the number. It's 702, and just giving me rape my brother, and tried to rape and kill us too. And really quite wrong what it tried to do. And so attacked my twin brother, and we told you what, and it was to even Abdul and the rest of us, and before to Abdul King Hussein was murdered, and my beloved he attacked me. Had something to do with all those bad things, including that comedian that opened up a magazine at the convenience store and tried to say it was a bookstore. It's not. I saw it in Austria, and I was like, I don't like that store. And basically, it's the same thing, just a magazine store, like in or thing. And he was really quite wrong. I'm going off and just trying to explain this to you all these things. But, I own Remix Macmillan Publishing Company. I bought into that when I was a little girl because they made books for children and stuff like that, and it was a famous. It's a holy book company. So that criminal came over here saying we knew there's something wrong with this man that man that tried to come and hurt us and open up that store. That's why he was arrested. And basically said they knew that he was guilty, but it didn't look like a bookstore or a magazine. It looked like something that was dummy. And he was trying to find out about things that we own, including because I'm a little kid and there's something wrong with you. You don't look like you own anything like that. He says I own publishing companies and I like to write. And he just was really wrong, and they arrested him. They said that man's not around anymore because we're sure he was guilty of hurting our abadones. They said so, and the police were obviously thought he had done it too. And we saw what happened in that magazine store in the airport. So okay, so now let me just want to mention that. Okay, so now so the bad Americans were trying to steal things from us. Basically said, I don't own any. I didn't buy any car, but I own car companies. So I told Dad, I said, well maybe Dad said you wish They had something. What was your car payment? I don't own any personal car. I don't drive. I believe that you shouldn't drive. It's just for women, unless it's an emergency. It's just so, and you have to get your family someplace. But I don't think a woman should go around driving. Driving is a difficult thing, and you have to really be good at. And I think it's something that a man should do. It's just that he wants to. That's a manly thing, and somebody said, I'm just really old fashioned like that. So I've always been like that. And so, but sister, I just want to let you too. But so, okay, so I see things in there, and we know that they try to do things. So it's like that loan that when they had me go and look inside, my beloved royal family told me, told the bank to tell me that there was a loan. I said, I don't have any loan. How much is it? $40. I don't have any loan. I looked inside. I was, there's a big old loan, and somebody was paying on it and hadn't missed any payments. And we knew somebody was trying to kill us and trying to kill me. And then they fixed that because I had identity theft insurance. They said. So, and I know somebody's trying to take my identity, just like when we opened up yesterday and I saw. So, no, I didn't ask me all those questions. But said, and ask me these questions, but I'm not from there. But said, everybody knows that I inherited Standard Oil, largest oil company in the world. But said, and Happy Rockefeller was our relative. She was our blood aunt and my adopted mother. She was Jewish. But said, so we own Standard Oil. We inherited Standard Oil. And But said, and when I was kidnapped, the kidnappers took me to a gas station, and the gas station was trying to tell me who I was. But said, and that I owned that gas station was absorbed and became BP, which is still part of Standard Oil, large company in the world. But people don't think that it's round, but it is round. So I just said, and we own 25% of that, just like I own 25% of Rothschild Shell, and all the oil that on the planet, I own 75% of it. And just said, so we know that they would try to do stuff to us. Just for that alone. So basically said, so the person that harasses through the wall is a terrible, dirty homosexual that's harassing through the wall. The things that the man says, it just said, it's sometimes a woman, and I understand that's not criminal what they do. They stalk and they chase and do terrible things to us. So we know that they're from there and they're trying to do bad things, like the homosexual that's actually not a woman that attacked us. It's just, and is still trying to attack us, and got caught trying to take my identity. So King Abdullah and Doda Ima Queen Rania helped us to catch that in here. Has something to do with hurting them too. It's a bad American government, and they try to do stuff with Nazi Germany. So just let you know that too. Okay, so now we just wanted to explain to you these things. But talk to our people. You'll see what God is having us do. God is helping us to establish our government that's backed by our government being spoken of in the book of Daniel that lasts forever and never destroyed. People, we're honest people. Everybody with us is honest and good, and we're only going to be honest and good. We live for eternity. The resurrection come back. Our people were hurt. They live for eternity, and there will be people of ours that never experienced death. We go on, and our people who are hurt come back, and all of us live for eternity. Persisted. We go on and live for eternity. There are people who won't experience death and live for eternity, and there are people of ours that were hurt to come back and live for eternity too. Okay, so we're going on with beautiful government that God is helping us to establish from heaven above, that's set in the book of Daniel. The last Sunday that came, God said God will help us to pick our government people so people can see. So everybody sees all the clergy that we have and people like that. That's because they come from one person, Aaron. It's the line of the clergy. So just like that too. Okay, and so there's really terrible people that keep harassing and keep trying to do things. They're homosexual and they're dirty, and all those things go away. They're dirty, filthy people, and they covet. Part of our kingdom is for the people that are there, and people, and you see how it is. Okay, so everybody knows that we're in parts of our kingdom, and everybody can communicate, and everybody works together. The people came and tried to do things to us. They're not anything. They're coveters, they lie, they're not part of anything. Every place they go, they try to say, it's not theirs, because they have another place trying to do things to us. We are from here, all over here. We are from this kingdom, and they were wrong. And the kingdom that we have was established before. They came over trying to bother us and take things, and that's why they folded, because God said it's non-transferable. It's not going to be transferred to anybody. It's ours, and it's only ours, and it lasts forever, never destroyed, never to be transferred to other people, as it's mentioned in the book of Daniel. So people steal from us and try to take things. And they lost. Because God said no, and God means no. And so everyone knows how we are, because we're all together, that in each part of you see how our cabinets are, but they're in different locations. And everybody works together. Our kingdom is large. So that means every seat is part of our kingdom, that you see that we're pulling out and showing to you. So, and that's what it's going to be. the coveting, nasty, dirty people, all they do is take. They never do anything. They never give. They don't have anything to give, and they suck up everything. You know, amend the card that we have part of the bank, that there is a card that you can tell people that you're not from over there, because it's right. And that's what you should do. Well, I'm not an American. Garbage was me. Garbage is not me. First of all, it's fake and dirty and filthy. They try to take my identity. Shabby's my husband. He is honest and good man, and our family's honest and good. We wouldn't have so much if we weren't honest, because money comes from God, not by any dirty thing you do to try to get it. I am really quite angry about the dirty people that try to do things to us, and they're all dirty. One sin leads to another. They're dirty. You know, King David was king of Palestine. It's from the Bible. But it said, and where the largest kingdom ever will be, God made it for us, and it's the kingdom that lasts for eternity, as you can mention in the book of Daniel. You know, people you see fighting, they try to make the area, they're people that can't get into our things. They wanted to make a homosexual area to try to take some, they try to get in there and try to do things like a water port kind of. They wanted to try to kill us. Homosexuals trying to take over. But they don't know homosexuals cursed, just like a whore. And they're not going to be, because the things our God doesn't like. You're dressed up in one thing only, that you know our God. That's just it, because it's in the Bible. Okay, the last corner was better. We'll talk to you. I'm going to write, but all the people are honest and good. Everybody with us, because our kingdom lasts forever, never. Nobody's friends people, and we are the king and queen of our very large kingdom that lasts forever. Nobody's friends people. Our royal family, we're the royal family of our very large kingdom, and our beloved royal kinspeople and sinless people, the citizens of our very large kingdom. So, as I said, and it lasts for eternity. Our people who were hurt will come to the resurrection and live for eternity, and there are people that will live for eternity without experiencing death already. So, okay, everybody that needs to come out of there, you know, and into our kingdom. Everybody knows where they came from and where their origins are from. You know, you will be, because God said you're going to be. We're going to be. We're the remnant, so we know it's going to be. Okay, now, me and my beloved kinspeoples, and our family kinspeople, we're the good people. We live for eternity. And animals are good too. And so, okay, now, we'll talk to you as we can. In terms of alert.